Okay, welcome to Chanty's Kitchen Live. Well, if you're joining me, this is Uchanta of Chanty's Kitchen, and of course, I am live on YouTube. Last week was my first debut, my first live session on YouTube, and it was quite an experience actually. And so if you joined me last week, I want to appreciate you for joining. And then today we are here once again. So if you're new to this channel, I will just tell you what this channel is all about. Chanty's Kitchen is a food blog, yeah, and I am a home cook. I love to share recipes that are very healthy. I love to turn everyday food into something spectacular. So if you're really interested in turning things from 0 to 100, this is where you're supposed to be. So once again, welcome to Chanty's Kitchen Live. So if you joined me last week, you remember I had to discuss how Chanty's Kitchen came about, the inspiration behind Chanty's Kitchen. Yes, we discussed that. And I also shared 5 of my top spices: ginger, bay leaf, cinnamon, onions, okay, and Nigerian curry. They made the cut for my best of all spices, all-time best. But today, aside what we discussed last week, I'm going to be sharing some very simple hack. You know, sometimes, like I said, life can be very tiresome, but clearly, when you know some of these tricks, it will make life very easy for you. Then I wanted to ask, before I share the tips, before I share what's happening here, before I share what I brought for you, have you seen the recipe I dropped today? Did you see the recipe? Something out of the ordinary. We had corn. You know, I transformed corn into something very spectacular, something basic. You know, I made corn to look as if it came from heaven. Yes, I made corn to look as if it came from heaven, and very easy. I need you to see that recipe because it's something that would wow you. Naturally, we eat corn, and we don't even think about other things we can do, you know, with that. But with the recipe I shared today, it is a bomb. It is a bomb. You would love it. Okay, so I will just give a recap. Boiled corn, just the corn you know. You can use the yellow one or the white one. But the major thing is it needs to be very soft. It needs to be cooked in such a way that it's going to be soft. And once it's soft, then you're going to melt butter, cooking butter, add garlic, and then I added yaji. Yaji is suya spice. You know, there's a spice when if you're not a Nigerian BBQ is called yaji, right? Sorry, it's made with yaji. That's the suya spice. So it's made when you add a mixture of roasted groundnuts. You have nutmeg, you have pepper, you have ginger, you have garlic, all mixed, and then you get that. So imagine melting it in butter, adding a little bit of salt, and then spreading it across the boiled corn. So that was what, you know, was experienced. Yes, I can see clearly. I've seen some people just joined my life, and I'm happy to see you here. Welcome once again if you're joining for the first time. So we're just trying to recap the recipe that was dropped today. I can see Matthew Chuku. Yes, that's my husband. He's saying, "Go girl, that's great. I love you too. Thank you for coming to my live." Okay, so back to what I was saying. That recipe is something that is out of the, you know, it's supposed to look like a normal thing. We are cooking, we are making boiling corn, But here we had to put a zing to it, something that would make it quite spectacular. So like I said, we are not going to stay for a very long time. Yeah, I'm receiving a love emoji from my student. Yes, I can see you clearly there, and I'm happy about that. That's Uche Celeb. He is a big shot now somewhere, but I'm happy that you made it to my live session. I appreciate it. Okay, thanks for being part of this. So back to what I was saying. Next, I'm going to show you simple hacks. Like I said, aside sharing recipes, aside talking about healthy, very healthy fruits, what I also do is to show you how to make life easy for you. Now, if you're just joining, I would like you to drop something, an emoji or something. Tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me why you would want to stick with my channel, right? I would like to know, are you watching me from Calabar, Lagos? Are you watching me from, wherever outside the country? Are you watching me wherever you're watching me from? So it will be, very lovely and nice for me to hear from you. So I know if you're just seeing it, you could see light illuminated. Yes, we had challenges, but hey, we are back and things are moving on fine. So I'm going to show you a trick. I have something here. Yeah, a drink. Regular, everybody will know this drink. But I wanted you to see something. Naturally, we open it from this end, right? Yes. But something will always happen when we be like, oh, it's not all coming out. So I'm going to show you today how to make sure every drop gets into your cup, right? Like I said, my job is to make life easier for you, to make things smooth sailing for you. So basically, I will show you how to do that. I'll also show you how to pour water into a bottle if you don't have a funnel. So to be very easy. Very, very easy. So like I said before, if you're just joining me, please do holla, please do say, hey, I am this, I am coming from here, and I love to watch your channel. And then don't forget, like I said, there was a recipe that was dropped before this. So I would like you to tell me what you think about the corn on the cob recipe. In fact, I also give you the feedback on the recipe I dropped last weekend. You remember the one that had to do with making moi using potatoes. I have a way of transforming things, So, but let's start with this hack. First, I will show you. We are going to open this. Yeah, it's better that you're seeing it. So we're going to open it. Oh wow, something happened to it. Okay, so we might not continue from there. But this is the hack. We are opening from here. Can you see? It has an end. Yes, something like this. So I'm going to use the scissors and clip clearly. Use the scissors, yes. So with that part is open. The next thing we are going to do is to pour from this end, right? Watch it. So when you're pouring from this end, it allows for everything to come out. Nothing will be wasted. Everything will come out just the way you like it. I would have continued pouring anyway, but let me tell you something. Nice. So I'm trying to, calm myself down. So I would have continued pouring, but the cup is not so big to contain what we have here. So that's that. As a Nigerian, I don't want to say Nigerian child, I have to show you how to make sure nothing remains. So if it's coming out by this end, everything will come out for you to see. Okay? So I'm going to set this aside. I forgot to ring the bell. Yeah, I'm going to ring this bell now for the people who joined. I'm ringing the bell for the people who joined. So the next thing I'm going to do is to show you the second one. Very, very important. This one is important. You can have this challenge somewhere. You can have this challenge maybe when you're somewhere and you need to pour water into a can. Yes, this one is very simple. All you need to do you have a spoon? If you have a spoon, what do? You tilt it and then put it this way. So can you see? Once you have this, The next thing you're going to do is to begin to pour your water. It's going to flow in. You can see it going. Now I need to show you. You can see it going straight away. It's pouring. So that's that. Simple and straightforward, right? So you can see. Yeah. That's done. So we have this, right? Okay. Yes, I'm receiving some love for this simple hack. So today basically is to share the 2 simple hacks with you. First, I showed you how to live a Sapa life. Yeah, we are Nigerians. You open by this end and you have all your juice, everything inside the pack. You have it in a cup straight away, no stress, hassle free. And then this other one, how to pour water here. Okay, so I would like to ask, if you're viewing me right now, I would need for you to tell me what you think. Should I share a drink recipe or think about making another maize recipe? I'm sure you enjoyed the one that was dropped today. If you've not seen that video, please go and watch it. And I also enjoy you to, share my video to your friends and family. They need to know what's happening here. They need to know, hey, whenever we come here, we get what we need for the home. So I would okay, let's see. Yes, somebody said your content is very educating and informative. Okay, that's Uche Hamilton. He's saying my content is very educative and informative. Thank you. That means the whole world to me. When I'm doing this for the sake of educating people, and this is the kind of feedback I love to get. I'm happy with that feedback. Thank you, Uche, for joining. Thank you for dropping that very, very motivating comment. Okay, so if you're also just joining us, I asked for people to tell me what they love about my page, and you can drop your comment, and of course I would read it. So yes, Matthew Chukwu is saying drink recipe Biko. Okay, that's beautiful. He's saying I should drop a drink recipe, and I think I'll do that. I'm going to make a tiger nut drink recipe. That's what I'll be dropping for next week, and you will love it. It's very healthy, it's very natural. Sometimes people talk about aging the right way. You need to always eat healthy to stay healthy. The amount of money you're going to spend in the hospital can be averted if you spend that much money on what you eat, on what you feed, on what that gets into your system, and it will allow you to live a healthier life. Like I said, this life is not meant to be so long. It's not meant to be long. So it won't even take time. I will round this up. But I want to recap. Please, if you're watching me right now, I'll need you to also tell me, if I offer you jollof rice, fried rice, coconut rice, which one would you pick? Which one would you pick without batting an eyelid? Because it will also give me an idea of what to make. Which one? Okay, somebody at the background is whispering jollof rice. Okay, I would like to see what yes, Uche even said I should also drop drink. Okay, Matthew Chukwu is saying coconut rice. Okay, so you're going to pick coconut rice over jollof rice and fried rice. Okay, so Uche is saying fried rice. That's interesting. So we have coconut rice, we have fried rice, we have jollof rice from the audience. So let's see what will happen next. Let's see the one. If you ask me, I think a mixture of all the three won't, it's not going to be bad. Having all the three there, you have a little of this, a little of that. Okay, so since we've selected rice, let's select our type of protein. Would you want snail? Would you want chicken? Would you want goat meat? Remember, you have to think about what you selected first. So do you want chicken, goat meat, turkey, or fish? Which do you want on your rice? Okay, so yeah, Hamilton is saying chicken all the way. You love good food. So fried rice with chicken for Hamilton. So someone in my audience is saying jollof rice and chicken. Okay, that's a perfect marriage. I would like to know, Matthew Chukwu say coconut rice. So I would like to know the protein. He said what? Snail and fish. Oh wow, snail and fish. Interesting. Okay, so we're still on that. Let's complete the game. So you have you've selected your rice, you've selected your protein, type of protein. I need to select your type of salad. Do you want coleslaw, the one that is just purely carrot and cabbage? Do you want a full salad where you have everything there? Or do you want my kind of salad where you have cabbage? No, you have just cucumber, tomatoes, and egg. Or do you want just egg and avocado? So which type of salad would you go for? Since I can see all you've chosen, okay, I would like to know the kind of salad you would want. Or you can go without salad. Remember, we're trying to plate your food. Oh, full salad. Enjoyment officer. Okay, Uche said full salad, and someone here is saying coleslaw. I would like to see what Matthew Chukwu, who has been here, would say. It will be interesting. He said combo. Combo means everything. So you want basically every angle. Okay, so let's go to drinks. That would sum it up. Do you want, remember it's with rice, do you want champagne? Do you want red wine? Do you want zobo? Do you want kunu? Do you want mocha? You know, what drink? Do you want Pepsi or Coca-Cola? What drink would you pair with this food we've set out for you? Okay, somebody here is saying Chapman. Remember the person who chose jollof rice and chicken now, Chapman. Matthew Chukwu is saying kunu. So you get coconut rice, snail and fish, then you get full salad. Okay, no, you said combo, and then you get kunu. I would like to know what Hamilton will go for in terms of drinks, you know, whether it's going to be Pepsi, whether it's going to be, you know. So I would really like to know before I close the session. So it's been fun having you here, and I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you joined the live. It's always a very gratifying experience to see you here, you know, listening to me, watching me. I'm no longer a novice. Last time was my first time coming, you know, going live. So this is my second live. And if you're just joining, if you missed all, a recap, we shared how you can easily, you know, pour your drinks and finish everything in the can without wasting. We also shared how you can put water into this bottle if you don't have a funnel. And I think that sums it. So thank you today. Yes, okay, Uche is here saying champagne for sure. I don't take carbonated drinks. I agree with you. Carbonated drinks are not so healthy. And sometimes we don't even know that some drinks like malt are also carbonated. Yes, they're not so healthy. People are going healthy now. That's why kunu is fine, champagne cool. Okay, we need to live healthy. We need to begin to live healthier than we are doing. So for those who joined, for those who commented, I love you so much. Thank you for joining my live session today. We're going to do this next time. Like I said the last time, I'm not so sure if it's going to be weekly, but you see, here I am doing this. So probably we might end up coming back again next week, or even the week before. And before you know it, you see us on the street. You know, I'm beginning to get into the spirit, you know, have the zing of what it takes to do this. So I hope you're going to have a nice day. But don't forget to go back and check the recipe that I dropped today. Very important. I need you to check out that recipe. Check out the recipe for last week. There's even a video of me making yaji, the suya spice. There's nothing you'll not find on my page. It's not on my channel, rather YouTube channel. It's not so common as you might think. You see things that will wow you. You see hacks every day. Every day I drop hacks, simple life hacks that will make life very easy for you. So, thank you for joining me. See you next time. Chanty's Kitchen loves you. Thank you once again. So, bye bye and have a nice evening. Thank you. So, I get the applause again.